Recipe for disaster. Yes, even something as beneficial as broccoli needs to be consumed correctly to truly benefit your health. Pairing it with the wrong foods might do more harm than good. So, I've got something special prepared for you. To protect our health, I will unveil the 3 worst food combinations with broccoli, as well as the 3 best ones. Stay tuned to make your broccoli dishes not only delicious but a powerhouse for your health. Hello there, it's your Dr. John. Are there still some of you who haven't subscribed? Hit that subscribe button and like right now. Share this with your dear ones. And spread the word about Dr. John. I promise to keep delivering only the best health information to you. You've probably heard countless times about the importance of eating vegetables for good health, right? If you had to choose just one type of vegetable, what the best among healthy veggies would be the cruciferous vegetables. The name comes from the Latin crucifer, meaning cross-bearing, because the 4 petals of their flowers resemble a cross. These superfoods are packed with various nutrients and have excellent health protection effects. In our diets, we often encounter broccoli, cabbage, kale, radish, bok choy, and turnip from this family. Among these cruciferous vegetables, compounds called sulforaphane are abundant, which are known for their immune-boosting properties. Today's star among these health-boosting veggies is broccoli, recognized for its effectiveness in eliminating health-harming cells. In fact, the NCI has touted broccoli as the best anti-disease agent, and Johns Hopkins School of Medicine has praised it as a cure-all. But hey, did you know? Even such a healthy food as broccoli can be harmful when eaten with the wrong things. So, let's dive into the 3 worst food pairings for preventing our health with broccoli. The 3 best ones that could help extend our lifespan in a healthy way. First up, the worst food combination with broccoli is surprisingly vinegar. Were you shocked? Many enjoy lightly steaming or blanching broccoli and dressing it with a vinegar-based dressing. However, it turns out this is a harmful combination for broccoli nutrients. Alongside its miraculous sulforaphane, which destroys unhealthy cells, broccoli is packed with vitamins and minerals. Did you know that broccoli's vitamin C content is double that of lemons and 7 times that of potatoes? That's right. Broccoli is a premier source of vitamin C, eliminating harmful free radicals in our body, aiding in fatigue recovery, preventing colds, and even greatly benefiting skin health. Moreover, broccoli is filled with the ultimate antioxidant, beta-carotene vitamin A, making it top-notch for boosting immunity, especially now, during the changing seasons with cool mornings and evenings and significant temperature fluctuations. It's crucial to include broccoli in your diet. But here's the focus point. The issue is that these wonderful vitamins are very sensitive to acidity. So, if you've been diligently eating broccoli for health, but then you sprinkle it with acidic vinegar or lemon juice dressing, it's all in vain. So, what should you dip your broccoli in instead? The answer is horseradish or mustard. For broccoli's immune-boosting compound sulforaphane to be effective in the body, it needs the help of an enzyme called myrosinase. This component is abundant in spicy sauces like horseradish and mustard. Therefore, dipping broccoli in something other than vinegar or sour dressings, like horseradish or mustard, is the miraculous way to consume it. This method not only preserves vitamins, but also maximizes the antioxidant effects. So, the first food pairing with broccoli we recommend is tangerines or oranges. What fruit comes to mind first as the weather gets chilly? Without a doubt, it's the sweet and tangy tangerine. Tangerines, a vitamin treasure, are a perfect match with broccoli. Besides the vitamins I've mentioned earlier, broccoli is also rich in iron. The iron content in broccoli is more than double that of other vegetables and is of very high quality, making it exceptionally well absorbed by the body. Thus, it's excellent not only for relieving muscle aches and cramps, but also for purifying the blood, strengthening the vessels, and being the best in preventing anemia. But, here's a focal point. There's one way to double the absorption rate of the fantastic iron in broccoli. When you eat foods rich in vitamin C, like tangerines and oranges, along with broccoli, the vitamin C helps in the absorption of iron, creating an incredible synergy effect. Also, broccoli's vitamin K aids in the absorption of calcium, making it really great for preventing osteoporosis, as the tangerines and oranges packed with nutrients. Make sure to pair them with broccoli and oranges. Secondly, the worst combo with broccoli is for those taking certain blood thinners for high blood pressure or high cholesterol, like warfarin, or those who are on aspirin. You might already know that broccoli, rich in potassium, antioxidants, and a good amount of calcium, is excellent for preventing high blood pressure. Indeed, consistent consumption of broccoli has been proven to lower the pressure in the heart and arteries and reduce stress, especially as the colder seasons approach. When blood vessels tend to constrict and make acute illnesses more likely, broccoli becomes a must-have food. But pay close attention here. The vitamin K in broccoli works in direct opposition to warfarin-based blood pressure medications, while aspirin and medications for high blood pressure and hyperlipidemia work to thin the blood to prevent sudden blood clots. Broccoli helps in clotting the blood, aiding in stopping bleeding and healing wounds within the blood vessels. Thus, even with all the benefits of broccoli, there's a risk that it could interfere with the effectiveness of prescription medications. So you must be cautious. It's advised to wait about 2 hours after taking your medication before consuming broccoli. And a quick note: if you're thinking of drinking concentrated broccoli juice, be aware that it could strain your liver. So it's recommended to consume broccoli cooked and directly. Next up, the second best food match for broccoli is onions. Above all, broccoli is packed with a component called selenium, which neutralizes harmful free radicals and boosts our immune system. In fact, it has incredible benefits against colon, lung, breast, and liver disease. Plus, it's rich in dietary fiber, which binds to harmful substances and carcinogens in the gut and helps eliminate them from the body. So, by including broccoli in your diet, you strengthen your basic immune system, preventing colds and coughs and keeping your body robust against diseases. And here's where it gets even more amazing. Pairing it with onions can create a miraculous effect. The quercetin in onions significantly boosts the benefits of broccoli. Quercetin helps prevent damage to the walls of blood vessels, lowers the levels of unhealthy LDL cholesterol, and has been shown to reduce blood pressure. Adding onions to broccoli not only enhances its vascular protective effects but the pungent flavor of onions, due to compounds like allyl sulfides, greatly aids in dilating blood vessels. Moreover, when broccoli and onions are eaten together, they can melt away arteriosclerosis and hyperlipidemia, breaking down body fat, which aids in dieting and weight management. Truly a miraculous method. Lastly, the third group for whom broccoli might not be the best match includes individuals with diabetes or those needing to manage their blood sugar levels. Broccoli has a very low glycemic index (GI) score and is incredibly effective at lowering blood sugar, making it a popular choice among many people with diabetes. In fact, based on research that studied the genetic profiles of diabetic patients, the sulforaphane in broccoli has been proven to effectively reduce blood sugar levels. However, the issue arises because this effect can be too powerful. Looking at the diets of actual diabetic patients, it was found that an excessive inclusion of cruciferous vegetables like broccoli led to numerous cases of hypoglycemia. For instance, some people even replace rice with broccoli. or cauliflower for blood sugar management or weight control. Remember, even with the best foods, too much of a good thing can be harmful. So moderation is the key here. Here's a tip. Some might overcook broccoli, losing all its vitamins and sulforaphane. Among cooking methods, steaming or using the microwave preserves its nutrients better than boiling. So, this is crucial to remember. Lastly, the third best food match for broccoli is tomatoes. You're probably already aware of how beneficial tomatoes are for health. Alongside broccoli, tomatoes are recognized as one of the top 10 superfoods. When you eat them together, they act as a miraculous immune-boosting duo. In fact, the antioxidant lycopene in tomatoes is absorbed much more effectively when digested with broccoli. Research has shown that this combination has incredible effectiveness and boosts the wellness-supporting cells and prevents strength in our immune system, making it an ideal pairing. Particularly, it was found that the vitamin U content in broccoli is significantly higher in the stems than in the florets. And when you lightly saute tomatoes and broccoli together in oil, the nutrient absorption rate skyrockets very effectively. So, this is definitely something to remember. So far, we've looked into 3 of the worst and 3 of the best food pairings with broccoli. Shall we do a final recap? Instead of dipping broccoli in vinegar-based sauce, try it with horseradish or mustard to maximize its immune-boosting properties. Also, broccoli, being a vitamin powerhouse, pairs wonderfully with tangerines, making it an excellent choice. If you're taking blood-thinning medications like warfarin, it's safe to eat broccoli about 2 hours apart from taking your medication. Moreover, eating it with onions is great for preventing cardiovascular diseases. And for those who need to manage blood sugar, remember not to overdo it with broccoli. Just the right amount is key. Pairing it with tomatoes makes for an absolutely perfect combo. As the weather gets colder and the temperature changes become more pronounced, it's crucial to include broccoli in your diet for cold prevention, immune system boosting, and eliminating carcinogens from the body. How does that sound? I hope you'll prepare and enjoy broccoli with these perfect food combinations to maintain your health. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. If you found today's video helpful, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. Also, share this with your beloved family and friends. I always pray for your health and happiness. This has been your Dr. John. Thank you. You've probably heard a lot about how drinking 3 cups of coffee a day is good for your health. But wait. Doing so might actually harm your health, especially when you have it with this. Did you know that having coffee with certain things can lead to cancer and dementia? Even your daily coffee has its best and worst food matches. So, I've got you covered. For cancer and dementia prevention, I'll share with you the 3 worst foods to have with coffee, and the 3 best foods that go perfectly with it. Hello there. Are there anyone who haven't subscribed yet? Hit subscribe and like right now. Please share this video with your loved ones. I promise to keep bringing you the best health information. These days, it's often said we're living in a coffee state, with our nation being among the world's top coffee consumers. The passion for coffee here is truly remarkable. The coffee we enjoy 2-3 times a day is packed with benefits. Not just for diabetes and dementia prevention but also for fighting cancer and cardiovascular diseases. Plus, the stimulating effect of caffeine adds vitality and energy to our daily life. The delightful and rich aroma of coffee boosts dopamine production, enhancing mood and even helping with depression. But did you know? Even coffee, as beneficial as it is, can be harmful when paired with certain foods. So, let's dive into the 3 worst food pairings with coffee for cancer and dementia prevention. And the 3 best pairings that can help extend our lives healthily. First off, the worst choice to pair with your coffee is, surprisingly, sweet coffee drinks like vanilla lattes. Many of you might grab one of these sweetened coffee drinks after a meal, right? When you look at what's in them, beyond the coffee, you find a huge amount of sugar, powdered creamers, and other synthetic additives. Putting aside the freshness of the coffee granules, the excessive amount of sugar is the biggest issue. You already know sugar isn't good for you. But why are sweet coffee drinks particularly bad for your health? It's mainly because you have them after eating. Imagine this. You've already had your fill of carbs and sugar from your meal, raising your blood sugar. And then you top it off with a sugar-packed coffee drink. Exactly, it spikes your insulin resistance and leaves extra sugar floating in your bloodstream. This leftover blood sugar acts as glycotoxins, causing inflammation in your vessels, which can lead to cancer. If it goes to the liver, it causes fatty liver disease. If it reaches the brain, it can shrink the hippocampus, responsible for memory, reducing brain size and leading to dementia. Moreover, increasing insulin resistance is a direct path to diabetes, obesity, high blood pressure, and other metabolic syndromes. And there's more. The creamy powder that adds a rich flavor is another big issue. Because its fat content easily turns into visceral fat in your body, making sweet coffee drinks after meals a terrible habit for your waistline and cholesterol levels. So, what kind of coffee should you drink? The answer is filtered or brewed, Americano and espresso, made from freshly roasted beans without any added sugar. By choosing this kind of coffee, you avoid the sugar and calories that are the downsides of sweet coffee drinks, keeping only the benefits of coffee. Drinking 2-3 cups of good coffee a day is really good for your health. And for those who sometimes add syrup to their coffee, remember that liquid fructose or corn syrup, often called syrup, is even worse for your health than sugar, so you should definitely avoid it. So, what should you add to your coffee, or eat with it? There's a miraculous way to maximize the benefits of coffee and drink it like a tonic, and it involves one of the top 3 spices in the world, the cinnamon. In fact, in Mexico, adding a cinnamon stick to coffee is a traditional health and longevity secret known as café de olla. Did you know coffee is excellent for heart health? Recent studies presented at the European Society of Cardiology have shown that 3 cups of coffee a day can significantly reduce the risk of stroke and cardiovascular diseases by up to 60%. And why is that? You might wonder. It's because coffee is rich in antioxidants called polyphenol. Astonishingly, the amount of polyphenol in coffee is 3 times that of green tea, and 9 times that of black tea. These components not only strengthen the blood vessels and cleanse the blood, but also reduce inflammation levels within the vessels. Now, here's the kick. Cinnamon is also packed with these miraculous antioxidants, polyphenol. When combined, coffee and cinnamon create an incredible synergy. Interestingly, the polyphenol in cinnamon help expand the blood vessels and nourish the joints. With the colder weather, causing many to experience numbness and swelling in their hands and feet. Combining coffee and cinnamon can aid in improving blood circulation. You can either stick a cinnamon stick in your coffee, or simply mix in about half a teaspoon of cinnamon powder for the perfect golden ratio. It's a great combination to try. So, the second worst match for coffee is actually medication. This includes not just supplements but also any prescription drugs you might be taking. Are there any of you who think because coffee's caffeine speeds up metabolism, it might make your medicine work faster? Or, do you take your post-meal supplements with coffee? Doing so not only renders the medicine ineffective, but can also cause serious health issues. Drinking coffee when you're tired can momentarily beat sleepiness and boost your focus, right? That's because the caffeine in coffee stimulates blood circulation, waking you up and giving you a burst of energy. While this is great on its own, it's very risky to mix this with medication. First off, supplements are full of good stuff like vitamins B, C, D, or minerals such as iron. But caffeine from coffee can block these beneficial ingredients from being absorbed in your stomach, making them useless. Moreover, mixing coffee with prescription drugs can lead to even bigger problems. Common medications like aspirin and stomach medicine when taken with coffee can increase stomach acid and cause severe irritation. This could lead to serious issues like stomach spasms, perforations, and ulcers. Also, medicine for cold and cough, which already has a stimulating effect when added to the stimulating effect of caffeine, can cause your heart to race and blood pressure to spike, leading to emergencies like arrhythmias and brain hemorrhages. Plus, if you're taking diuretics for conditions like high blood pressure, coffee's diuretic effect can overburden your kidneys. Therefore, it's crucial to avoid taking coffee with supplements and prescription drugs. If you wait 1 or 2 hours between them, you can enjoy the benefits of your medicine and coffee without any problems. At this point, the best food pairing I recommend with coffee is definitely milk. Many of you enjoy adding milk to your coffee to make lattes or cappuccinos, right? Adding milk not only softens the bitterness and acidity of coffee, making it smoother and creamier, but it also enhances its health benefits. Have you noticed you tend to visit the bathroom more often after drinking coffee? That's because of the diuretic effect of caffeine in coffee, which helps with metabolism and blood circulation, speeding up the elimination of waste from your body. While this can be good, it also poses a big problem. Caffeine can cause the calcium in your body to be expelled along with it. That's why coffee is sometimes called a calcium thief. Moreover, caffeine can even interfere with the absorption of calcium in the body. So, how can we counteract this downside? By pairing coffee with the king of calcium, milk. Even if caffeine flushes out calcium, the ample amount of calcium in milk ensures you can drink coffee without worries. Additionally, the bitter and acidic taste of coffee can stimulate the production of stomach acid. Milk creates a protective layer in the stomach and neutralizes acidity, making it an excellent choice. Plus, adding protein balances the nutritional value of your coffee, making milk and coffee a perfect match. The third worst food to pair with coffee might surprise you, it's chocolate. A sweet chocolate cake with a cup of Americano can be delicious. And there are also coffees drizzled with chocolate syrup, like a chocolate frappuccino. Some even pair dark chocolate with coffee, for diet purposes. Wait a second. Coffee is known to aid weight loss, but do you know why? It's because of brown fat. When we think of fat, we often think of the bad kind that makes you gain weight, like visceral fat, which stores leftover nutrients as white fat in your body. On the other hand, there's good, brown fat, which burns off bad fat and helps prevent obesity. Amazingly, caffeine in coffee stimulates this good brown fat, aiding in weight loss. Plus, caffeine boosts metabolism, speeding up fat burning. But here's the catch. While pairing dark chocolate with coffee might seem like a boost to diet effects, it can lead to serious problems. The reason is that both chocolate and coffee are full of caffeine. So, when you have coffee and chocolate together, you end up consuming too much caffeine. The American Heart Association warns that excessive caffeine intake can cause severe stimulation effects, increasing the risk of heart attacks due to arrhythmias. So, from now on, it's better to enjoy chocolate and coffee separately. Then, what snacks might be good to pair with your coffee? The third and the last, best pairing I recommend with coffee is nuts. Did you know coffee is great for brain health and preventing dementia? It's true. The caffeine in 2-3 cups of coffee a day actually stops the formation of tau proteins, which can cause dementia. Plus, the antioxidants in coffee protect and even help regenerate brain nerve cells. This means coffee can boost cognitive abilities and memory, and it's really good at preventing dementia, Alzheimer's, and Parkinson's disease. And here's where it gets even better. When you pair nuts with your coffee, you create an amazing synergy. Did you know our brain uses up about 20% of our body's energy? That's why it's crucial to feed our brain with the right nutrients. Nuts like walnuts, almonds, and peanuts are not only full of various nutrients but also rich in unsaturated fatty acids, which activate brain cells. This doesn't just boost your memory. It also clears fats stuck in your blood vessels, cleaning them out. So, better blood flow means more oxygen for your brain. Remember to grab a handful of nuts with your coffee next time. It adds a delicious nutty flavor and boosts your health too. So far, we've looked at the 3 worst and 3 best food pairings with coffee. Then, it's time to wrap it up. Instead of sugary mixed coffees, go for unbrewed or filtered good coffee. And sprinkle some cinnamon or nutmeg on it for a healthy twist. Also, don't take supplements or prescription drugs with your coffee. But have it with milk instead. Skip having coffee with chocolate, and pair it with nuts to boost your brain health. How does that sound? I hope by choosing the right companions for your coffee, you'll take good care of your health. Thank you so much for staying with me today. If you found today's tips helpful, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. And do share this with your dear family and friends. I'll always pray for your health and happiness. This has been your Dr. John. Thank you. Did you know that eating carrots with this can lead to cancer and dementia? Every food has its best and worst combinations for health. Even healthy carrots must be eaten correctly to benefit the body. If you consume them with the wrong foods, it can actually harm your health. That's why I've prepared this for you for the prevention of cancer and dementia. I will introduce 3 foods that are the best combinations with carrots. And 3 foods that are the worst combinations. Haven't subscribed yet? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And give us a like right now. I'd also greatly appreciate it. I promise to keep bringing you the best health information. When we eat, we don't just consume one ingredient. In a single dish, ingredients complement each other's flavors and effects. However, just because ingredients taste good together, doesn't mean their nutrients are also a good match. Eating foods that don't mix well can actually harm your body and might even lead to cancer and dementia. Every natural ingredient has its own beneficial nutrients. Knowing these and incorporating them into your diet is the best habit for your health. Today's star is the carrot. You're probably aware of how good carrots are for your body. As a leading example of green and yellow vegetables, they're not only beautiful in color, but also offer great benefits. The vitamin A and carotene in carrots are absorbed by the body, and are especially good for eye health. They're rich in plant fiber and contain components that activate bifidobacteria in the gut, making them excellent for intestinal health. Carrots are also abundant in folate, which helps prevent aging, and contain glucocorticoid substances that provide anti-inflammatory and anti-allergy benefits, truly making them a superfood. Especially notable is the carrot's long shelf life, making it one of the best foods to store. If you dry them off and seal them properly in the fridge, their nutritional quality can be preserved for a long time, allowing you to enjoy them all year round. But did you know, as beneficial as carrots are, there are certain foods that when eaten with them can actually harm your health? Let's now explore 3 foods that are the worst combinations with carrots. Carrots in terms of preventing cancer and dementia. 3 foods that are the best combinations, and even the best recipes to use them in. Firstly, the worst combination with carrots is surprisingly cucumber. Carrots and cucumbers are often eaten together in a Cobb salad, and there are many recipes that include both. Some people also consume raw carrots and cucumbers, especially during exercise for hydration. However, shockingly, carrots and cucumbers are a terrible match. Carrots contain a high amount of an oxidase enzyme called ascorbate oxidase. When eaten with vegetables high in vitamin C like cucumber, this enzyme can destroy all the vitamin C. So, does this mean you should never eat carrots and oil together? There is a way around it. If you saute carrots in a pan with a little oil, it reduces the enzyme's activity, thereby preserving vitamin C. Therefore, for your health, it's better to eat carrots sautéed in oil rather than raw. Wait. Some people add vinegar to inhibit the enzyme activity. However, you should only use a little vinegar as it can destroy the beta-carotene, which is beneficial for eye health and carrots. Then, the first food I recommend as the best combination with carrots is the apple. Carrots are rich in carotene and vitamin A. When eaten with apples, which are abundant in vitamin C and potassium, they complement each other's benefits, creating a synergistic effect that makes them an excellent match. Recommended recipes include carrot apple salad or carrot apple juice. Also, lemon pairs very well with carrots, so be sure to add lemon juice when making carrot juice. The citric acid in lemon not only prevents the destruction of vitamin C, but also enhances the absorption of nutrients, maximizing their benefits. Recently, the ABC Health juice made from apple, beet, and carrot, as well as detox juice made from boiling cabbage and carrots, have become incredibly popular. However, be cautious with commercially available juices. Upon investigation, it turns out that many products contain more liquid and sugar than expected. It's well known that sugar is not good for your body. But liquid fructose is even worse than sugar. Liquid fructose, being much sweeter and cheaper, is widely used in numerous food products. Compared to sugar or the fructose found in fruits, it more readily binds with proteins in the blood, creating glycation end products that trigger chronic inflammation and lead to cardiovascular diseases, becoming a major health hazard. Additionally, fructose is easily accumulated in the liver, significantly increasing the risk of fatty liver disease and atherosclerosis, so it's essential to be wary of it. Moreover, investigations have revealed that zero drinks, which claim to contain no sugar, sometimes contain aspartame, a controversial carcinogen. Therefore, always read the nutrition label on the back of the product carefully before making a purchase. Avoid products that list liquid fructose, corn syrup, or artificial sweeteners as ingredients. The second worst food for your health is stir-fried carrots. It might sound odd since I previously mentioned that carrots cooked with oil can be beneficial. But the key factor is the type of oil used. Have you been using oil extracted from soybean or corn to enhance the flavor? The problem lies with these omega-6 oils. Soybean and corn oils, rich in omega-6, can induce inflammation and thrombosis in the body. There are numerous studies indicating that omega-6 oils can lead to cardiovascular diseases and brain disorders like dementia. So what kind of oil should you use? The answer is omega-3 oils. Omega-3 helps balance the excessive intake of omega-6 and is essential because our bodies cannot produce it. Remember to incorporate oils rich in omega-3, such as oil from olive, fish, flaxseed, and vegetarian algal into your diet. The second best food combination with carrots is eggs. Vitamin A in carrots is a crucial nutrient for eye health and vision, essential for the formation of rhodopsin, which is vital for seeing in low light conditions. Vitamin A also helps in the formation and protection of skin and mucous membranes, making it an important component. Carrots contain a high amount of lutein and lycopene, which are essential for eye health. When consumed with eggs, the vitamin B group found in eggs works in synergy with the nutrients in carrots. This combination not only enhances the health benefits, but also aids in recovery from fatigue. Therefore, it's highly recommended to eat carrots with eggs, especially when eggs are boiled or poached. They are easily digested and absorbed, with minimal loss of nutrients. Remember to include this combination in your diet, for its synergistic health benefits. The third worst food for the prevention of cancer and dementia is fried vegetables, including fried carrots. You might think that frying vegetables, which are inherently healthy, would be okay. However, this is not the case. Frying is universally bad for health. Carrots contain carbohydrates that, when fried at high temperatures in oil, produce glycotoxins. These glycotoxins attack our brain cells and induce inflammatory responses. They can also cause various skin diseases, arthritis, and osteoporosis. Like as the name, glycotoxin tells, it is the seriously toxic for our body. Continually consuming fried foods high in glycotoxins can lead to chronic inflammation throughout the body, and eventually lead to cardiovascular and brain diseases, posing a real danger. To prevent cancer and dementia, it's crucial to avoid fried foods. The third and last food that pairs best with carrots is oil. Surprised to hear this after I advised against fried foods? Let me clarify. Here, the reference to oil is not about deep frying, but about using salad oils or lightly sautéing in oil. Carrots contain a whopping 620 micrograms of beta-carotene per 100 grams, making them top among vegetables in this aspect. Beta-carotene in carrots not only supports eye health, but also significantly enhances lung function. If you've been struggling with shortness of breath or reduced lung capacity, carrots are a must-add to your diet. However, raw carrots can be hard to digest, and when consumed raw, 10% of their nutrients. But, beta-carotene is a fat-soluble component, and lightly sautéing carrots in oil can increase the absorption rate to over 50%. Cooking carrots with oil is a miraculous method that maximizes nutrient intake. Moreover, beta-carotene is especially abundant in the skin of carrots. So make sure to wash them thoroughly and eat them with the skin on for the best benefits. We've covered 3 foods that form the worst combinations with carrots and 3 that are the best. Now, let's summarize. When eating carrots raw, do not pair them with cucumbers. Instead, apples are a beneficial match. Opt for omega-3 oils over omega-6 oils when lightly sautéing carrots. It's important to consume carrots with their skin on, as it contains significant nutrients. Remember, regardless of how healthy a food is, frying negates its benefits, so it's best to avoid fried foods. I hope this guide helps you to pair carrots with the right foods and cooking methods to safeguard and improve your health. Thank you for being with me. If you found today's content helpful, please subscribe and like, and don't hesitate to share this information with your loved ones. I always pray for your health and happiness. Thank you. Did you know eating honey with this can lead to cancer and dementia? Even honey, a gift from bees, has its best and worst food pairings. Good honey needs to be eaten correctly to benefit the body. Eating it with the wrong foods can actually harm your health. That's why I've prepared this for cancer and dementia prevention. I'll reveal the 3 worst food pairings with honey and the 3 best ones. Hello everyone. Haven't subscribed yet? Hit that subscribe button and like right now. Please share with your loved ones. I'll continue to deliver only the best health information. Did you know there's one food on earth that never spoils? It's considered humanity's first food from nature. So precious that ancient Romans called it the dew of the gods, fallen from the sky. Today's star is the sweet and nutritious honey. Honey is made by bees from the nectar of flowering plants and their enzymes, creating not just sugar but also amino acids, vitamins, minerals like iron and zinc, and antioxidants. Besides being a natural sweetener, honey is full of anti-inflammatory and anti-cancer properties, and is especially known for its immune-boosting benefits. Were you aware there are over 320 types of honey worldwide? The type of honey varies depending on the flowers the bees visit, including acacia, canola, chestnut, and manuka honey, as well as wildflower and mixed flower honey. There's also sugar-fed honey, known as artificial honey. To produce just 1 kilogram of honey, bees must visit 5.6 million flowers, making us truly grateful to the bees for this healthful gift. But, did you know? Even this beneficial honey can be harmful to your health when eaten with certain foods. So, let's find out the 3 worst food pairings for cancer and dementia prevention, and the 3 best food pairings that can help extend our lifespan healthily. First up, the worst pairing with honey is food made from soy, like tofu and soy milk. With the dangers of sugar well known, many think all sweetness is bad for health. But natural honey, as a natural sugar, is entirely different from refined sugar. Sugar molecules are large and must be broken down into smaller glucose or fructose molecules during digestion before being absorbed by the body. This process consumes insulin, calcium, vitamins in our body, and raises blood sugar levels. However, honey, a gift from bees, is entirely different. Honey is already broken down and processed by bees, consisting of simple sugars. So, when you eat honey, it's absorbed directly into your body without the need for digestion, quickly becoming a source of energy. That's why you feel an instant boost of energy and recovery after consuming honey. With its health benefits becoming well known, there are now many popular recipes using natural honey. Especially, many people like adding sweet honey to soy milk and tofu for health reasons. But wait! You shouldn't do that. Soy products, like soy milk, have a significantly higher protein content than milk. Honey, besides sugar, contains organic acids. The organic acids in honey and the protein in soy milk can react and form a precipitate, easily speaking they become lump or mass. This precipitate is not absorbed but instead expelled from the body, making the protein-rich soy milk and honey combination useless. Moreover, soy is considered a cold food, which helps remove heat from the body, clashing with honey's hot nature, which gathers heat inside. When the cold and hot energies collide in the stomach, it can cause digestive problems. So, it's best not to pair honey with soy products like tofu and soy milk. Then, what we should have to pair honey with? Then, the food I recommend as the best match with honey is milk. Instead of soy milk, it's really good to pair it with milk because milk has lower protein content than soy milk, which means less interaction with the organic acids in honey. Plus, the health benefits synergy is incredible. Many people suffer from insomnia these days, right? Good sleep is really important for our health. And this issue can be neatly resolved by having warm milk with honey in the evening. Milk contains an amino acid called tryptophan. This amino acid changes into a serotonin chemical in our body. You might know serotonin as the happiness hormone. Surprisingly, it not only alleviates depression arousal hormone, which is a cause of insomnia, thereby helping you sleep deeply. However, sadly, drinking milk alone doesn't allow this amino acid to be fully absorbed in the body. That's when honey comes into play. Not only does honey contain tryptophan, but it also facilitates the full absorption of this amino acid into our body, enabling it to activate promptly. Therefore, compared to drinking milk alone, adding honey not only enhances feelings of happiness and stability, but also quickly improves sleep health benefits. The second worst pairing with honey involves food and drinks rich in tannins, such as black tea, green tea, or unripe persimmons. Have you ever experienced a bitter taste after brewing black or green tea for too long, or eating an unripe persimmon? That's due to tannins. Tannins belong to the polyphenol family, miraculous antioxidants that help eliminate free radicals in our body, prevent cellular aging, and cleanse waste from our blood vessels and body. While black tea, green tea, and persimmons, which are rich in tannins, are great for health, they should not be consumed with honey, especially considering the minerals in honey, including iron. When iron meets tannins, it forms an indigestible compound that prevents absorption in the body. So, while you might be consuming honey for health, combining it with these tannin-rich foods can nullify their nutritional benefits and make digestion more difficult. You need to consume them separately to fully benefit from each of their nutritional properties. Wait a minute. Have you ever made honey tea with boiling hot water? That's not the way to go. Honey is full of vitamins, amino acids, and beneficial enzymes. But the problem is that these components are sensitive to heat. If you use water that's too hot, it can destroy all those nutrients. To preserve the health benefits of honey, make your honey tea with warm water, ideally between 140 to 160 degrees Fahrenheit, not boiling hot. This way, you can enjoy all the health benefits honey has to offer. The second food item that pairs excellently with honey is cinnamon. Replacing black or green tea with cinnamon honey tea can turn it into a supreme health elixir. Did you know that honey is beneficial for the immune system? Honey contains a significant amount of vitamins and minerals that boost immunity and protect our body from colds and viruses that come from outside. Moreover, honey is rich in a natural antibiotic substance called propolis. Here's a quiz. Have you ever wondered why bees, living in close quarters by the thousands in a beehive, don't get infected with viruses like other insects or animals? The reason is that bees coat the entrance of the hive with a thick layer of a substance to prevent pathogens from penetrating. This substance is the propolis. In our bodies, propolis acts as an antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, and especially as an anti-cancer agent. It prevents cancer cells from replicating and dividing by inhibiting their growth, and even induces them to self-destruct. Additionally, it lowers cholesterol levels in the blood and strengthens the heart and blood vessels, thereby preventing cardiovascular diseases like arteriosclerosis and hypertension. Here's the kick. When honey is combined with cinnamon, a miracle happens. The antioxidants in cinnamon enhance the anti-inflammatory effects of honey and reduce inflammation levels in the blood vessels. Moreover, the hot properties of honey and cinnamon together aid in blood circulation. This miraculous combination effectively addresses cold hands and feet, numbness during cold weather, and can even alleviate joint pain or muscle aches. Impressively, when honey and cinnamon are consumed together, cinnamon helps to lower blood sugar levels, allowing for a healthy intake of sugars. Remember, this cinnamon honey tea is a key to harnessing these benefits. The third and final food that forms a poor combination with honey is the onion. There was a time when onion honey pickles became extremely popular due to their perceived health benefits. Onions, known as cleaners of the blood vessels, seem to offer a way to enhance their shelf life while also harnessing the health benefits of honey. However, surprisingly, consuming onions and honey together is strongly discouraged. Onions contain a volatile compound called allyl sulfide, which can cause gas formation in the body when ingested. When consumed with honey, this combination can lead to severe abdominal bloating and chronic indigestion. Additionally, it may even adversely affect your eyesight, so caution is advised. The vitamins and phytochemicals in onions inhibit the activity of the health-promoting enzymes in honey. Therefore, it is recommended to consume honey and onions separately. To avoid these negative interactions and ensure you benefit from each food's unique health properties. Then, instead of onions, the third and best food to eat with honey is radish. Many people might suffer from colds, and it's quite challenging to deal with coughs and phlegm. Coughing is bad for your lungs and can hurt your throat. Plus, having a lot of phlegm can make it easy for viruses to grow, so it's important to find a good way to deal with it. A great solution for coughs, phlegm, and boosting your immune system is honey and radish. Did you know that radishes in autumn and winter are super good for you, even better than some traditional remedies? When it gets colder, radishes taste sweeter and have more nutrients. Eating these healthy radishes with honey makes your lungs and throat stronger and helps you breathe easier. It's a fantastic way to help with coughs, phlegm, and making your immune system stronger. The reason radishes taste spicy is because cinnamon. This stuff helps make your throat stronger and loosens up phlegm. Radishes are also full of vitamin C, which is really important for keeping your immune system working well. Eating them with honey makes an amazing combo. The dextromethorphan in honey helps stop coughs, and calms down any swelling in your throat. Plus, honey makes the spicy taste of radishes smoother and makes the vitamins work better. So it tastes good and is really healthy for you. You can mix radish and honey together, and let it sit to make a kind of tea or juice. Putting a spoonful of honey in dried radish tea is also a great idea. Here is a quick tip. When you make juice with radish and honey, use the whole radish, peel and all. Because the peel has lots of vitamins C and B. Chop up the radish, peel included, pour a good amount of honey over it, and let it sit for a week. This mixture is a powerful way to boost your immune system and get rid of coughs and phlegm for good. So far, we've explored 3 foods that form the worst combinations with honey, as well as 3 that are the best matches. Let's summarize one last time, shall we? Firstly, avoid consuming honey with soy-based foods like tofu and soy milk. Instead, pair it with milk. Don't mix honey with tannin-rich foods like persimmons or black tea. Instead, enjoy honey with cinnamon to fully reap its health benefits. Moreover, instead of pairing honey with onions, it's better to consume it with radishes. How does that sound? I hope you can take good care of your health by wisely choosing the best food combinations with honey. Thank you so much for spending time with me. If you found today's video helpful, please don't forget to subscribe and like. And do share it with your precious family and friends. I'll always pray for your health and happiness. This has been your Dr. John. Thank you. Did you know that you could get cancer and dementia from eating this, along with apples? Even with superfoods like golden apples that fight cancer. There are foods that go well with them, and there are foods that don't. Even with such good apples, you need to eat them well for your body's benefit. Eating them with unhealthy foods can actually harm your health. That's why I've prepared this for you. To prevent cancer and dementia, I'll tell you about 3 foods that go best with apples. And 3 foods that don't. Hello everyone. Are there still some of you who haven't subscribed? Please subscribe and hit the like button right away. Also, share it with your loved ones. I'll keep bringing you the best health information. Recently, statistics on the causes of death due to diseases were announced. For men, the highest mortality rates were from lung cancer, liver cancer, and colorectal cancer, in that order. While for women, it was lung cancer, colorectal cancer, and breast cancer. Wait a moment. The most important point here is that in the case of female lung cancer deaths, a whopping 90% were non-smokers. Isn't that surprising? What's even more serious is that the cause of death for women who did not smoke but still got lung cancer was attributed to secondhand smoke, air pollution, and the smoke produced when cooking food. Today's hero is the miraculous fruit that is best for preventing lung cancer, the apple. The abundant quercetin and flavonoid components in apples protect the lungs and have tremendous efficacy in preventing and inhibiting bronchial cancer. Furthermore, the rich dietary fiber pectin in apples not only increases bowel movement, preventing constipation, but also reduces the time carcinogens spend in the colon, making it a top-notch for preventing colorectal cancer. You've all heard the saying, an apple a day keeps the doctor away, right? But, did you know that even with such healthy golden apples, there are foods that can harm your health if eaten together? Then let's find out together now, the 3 worst combinations for preventing cancer and dementia when eaten with apples, and the 3 best combinations. The first worst combination with apples is dairy products like milk, yogurt, and cheese. Aren't you surprised? Many people enjoy apples with yogurt or have them with milk or cheese. While it's true that eating apples with dairy can supplement the lacking vitamin C in milk and provide excellent nutrition, especially as we age and digestive functions weaken. And if there's gastroesophageal reflux disease, you need to be particularly cautious. The reason is due to the organic acids and malic acids in apples, which assists stomach activity, promote metabolism, and aid in fatigue recovery, making them excellent components. They inject energy and vitality in the morning. Hence the phrase, morning apple, becoming better than medicine. However, when the acidic components of apples meet with milk's casein protein, it forms lumps like cheese. Furthermore, when they encounter gastric acid in our stomachs, they form even larger lumps, making digestion more difficult. Undigested. These lumps can cause discomfort, chronic indigestion, and even serious conditions like colitis and colon cancer. So instead of consuming milk with apples, opt for low-fat milk or soy milk, as mentioned in our previous video on milk. Remember, gut health is a measure of brain health. Gut microbes play a role in signaling between the brain and gut. So a comfortable gut leads to better brain health. Since about 95% of the serotonin, known as the happiness hormone, is produced in the gut. Maintaining a healthy gut and proper dietary habits are the best choices for happiness. Therefore, choosing foods that digest well is the best habit for preventing dementia. So, the first best combination with apples is sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes, which are the best match for apples, are rich in miraculous antioxidant beta-carotene, which is essential for cancer prevention, adult disease prevention, and maintaining youthfulness. However, have you ever felt uncomfortable or had difficulty digesting when eating sweet potatoes lately? That's because the compound called amylopectin, found in sweet potatoes, can cause abnormal fermentation in the intestines, leading to bloating and diarrhea. But fear not, here comes the apple to the rescue. Eating sweet potatoes with apples can eliminate these symptoms. This is because of the abundant dietary fiber pectin found in apples. Pectin helps regulate bowel movements and inhibits abnormal fermentation in the intestines, preventing gas from forming. Moreover, this pectin absorbs water in the body, expanding and becoming sticky, aiding in the thorough digestion of food in the stomach, and enhancing the absorption of nutrients through the stomach and intestines. Through this process, apples not only prevent blood sugar spikes but also contribute to preventing diabetes. Especially since the peel of the apple contains the most pectin, it's essential to eat the whole apple, including the peel. Furthermore, apples contain a significant amount of polyphenol antioxidants, which inhibit free radicals, preventing cancer and tumors, and effectively eliminating carcinogens from our bodies. Surprisingly, the anti-cancer action of apples is maximized when combined with the beta-carotene in sweet potatoes, creating an incredible synergy effect. So, from now on, make sure to eat sweet potatoes with apples for maximum health benefits. The second worst combination with apples is spicy food. Did you know that spiciness isn't just about taste but also about pain? That's right. Sweet, sour, bitter, and salty are flavors, but spiciness causes a kind of pain sensation on the tongue. When you eat spicy food, your mouth burns and hurts, but have you ever wondered how much it might hurt your stomach and intestines? That's why when you eat spicy food, you might have experienced discomfort in your stomach. Some people eat apples to relieve the spiciness and freshen their mouths. But wait, that's not a good idea. As mentioned earlier, apples are rich in acidic components like organic acids and malic acids, giving them their tangy taste. While these are excellent for the body, they can be extremely stimulating to a stomach and intestines already experiencing pain from spicy food. Therefore, it's not advisable to eat apples with an irritated stomach. Continuously consuming foods that irritate the stomach can lead to pain, ulcers, and even stomach cancer. That's why there's a saying: an apple on an empty stomach is like poison. While apples are beneficial in the morning, they can potentially cause gastric issues due to their acidity if eaten on an empty stomach at night. Then, the second best combination with apples is radish. Radish is a highly beneficial food for the stomach, to the extent that there's an old saying: if you eat a lot of radishes, you'll have no stomach troubles. Recently, dishes like cold salads or detox juices made with radish and apple have gained tremendous popularity. In Eastern cultures, radish has been incorporated into various dishes, such as mochi. Radish is incredibly rich in the enzyme amylase, which breaks down starches, fortifying the stomach walls and eliminating toxins and carcinogens from the body. It helps prevent stomach pain, ulcers, and stomach cancer. When the high water content of radish combines with the pectin in apples, which absorbs moisture and increases the viscosity of gastric juices, it not only protects the stomach from the pain caused by spicy foods, but also greatly improves digestive function. Additionally, radish is rich in various nutrients and especially abundant in carotene, which converts into vitamin A in the leaves, and vitamin C in the peel. Apples are also rich in dietary fiber, potassium, and vitamins. Consuming radish and apple together provides a natural, safe, multivitamin, with a balanced mix of nutrients. Having radish and apple juice on an empty stomach in the morning or in salad form is not only low in calories, making it suitable for diets, but also offers a perfect combination as the tartness of the apple doesn't overpower the taste. So, how about trying apple and radish juice instead of dietary supplements? Then, the third food you should never eat with apples is fried foods and other greasy dishes. Many of you may have experienced eating greasy food and then reaching for a refreshing apple. But why is it particularly bad to eat them together? Firstly, fried foods like fries are deep fried in oil to make them crispy. This oil raises levels of bad cholesterol, increasing the risk of cardiovascular diseases and causing chronic inflammation in the body due to its high calorie content. However, especially when eaten with apples, it's not just the health risks associated with fried foods you need to worry about. It's also about the difference in digestion speed. The saturated fats in greasy foods take a long time to digest, while apples digest very quickly. When these foods are eaten together, the difference in digestion time disrupts the digestive process, potentially leading to long-term digestive disorders. Insufficiently softened food can hinder gastrointestinal movement and damage the stomach lining, leading to the formation of waste in the digestive system, which hardens the stomach lining, causing indigestion and gallstones. Moreover, impaired digestive function slows down the supply of nutrients to the brain, leading to decreased concentration, increased fatigue, and even reduced cognitive abilities and the onset of dementia. Therefore, it's best to avoid eating greasy foods with apples to maintain proper digestion and overall health. Lastly, the third best combination with apples is oatmeal. Recently, oatmeal has gained immense popularity due to its weight loss benefits and brain-boosting effects. But did you know that to fully reap its amazing benefits, you should eat it with apples? The most abundant nutrient in oats is beta-glucan, which effectively lowers bad cholesterol levels in the blood, preventing conditions like hyperlipidemia and atherosclerosis. Additionally, about 80% of the fats in oats are healthy unsaturated fatty acids, which further aid in reducing cholesterol and detoxifying the body from chronic inflammation and toxins. But here's the key. Eating oats with apples creates a miraculous effect. The pectin in apples promotes the activity of beneficial bacteria in the gut, eliminating heavy metals, carcinogens, soothing inflammation in the blood vessels, and detoxifying organs. While apples are considered golden in the morning, for those with sensitive stomachs, the acidity of apples might be a concern. However, pairing oats with apples can ease digestion and enhance the absorption of beneficial nutrients from apples. The rich potassium content in apples and oats helps excrete sodium from the body, thus lowering blood pressure. Therefore, it's essential to include apples and oats together in your diet. for preventing and managing hypertension and cardiovascular diseases. In summary, combining apples with oats is a powerhouse duo that not only aids in weight loss, supports brain health, and improves digestion, but also helps lower cholesterol, detoxify the body, and regulate blood pressure. So, make sure to incorporate this fantastic combination into your daily diet for overall health and well-being. Until now, we've looked at 3 foods that are the worst matches and 3 foods that are the best matches when eaten with apples. Let's summarize one last time, shall we? Avoid eating apples with dairy products instead, pair them with sweet potatoes. Also, avoid pairing apples with spicy foods. Instead, pair them with radishes, which protect the stomach. Remember, apples are especially good on an empty stomach in the morning. Lastly, don't eat apples with greasy fried foods or pancakes. Make sure to enjoy them with oatmeal. How does that sound? I hope you'll take good care of your health by enjoying apples with the best matching foods. Thank you so much for being with us for a long time. If today's video was helpful, please subscribe and like. And please share it with your precious family and friends. I'll always pray for your health and happiness. Thank you. Did you know that eating this with eggs could destroy brain cells and lead to dementia? Eggs are considered a superfood, truly beneficial for your health. However, what you eat them with and how you cook them are crucial. Unknowingly, the habit of eating eggs with certain foods could even lead to cancer and dementia. Today, Dr. John will reveal 3 foods you should never eat with eggs for the worst combinations. And also share 3 miraculous foods that not only prevent dementia but also brighten your eyes. Hello everyone. Are there any of you who haven't subscribed yet? Please press subscribe and like right now. And don't forget to share the video with your dear friends and family. I'll continue to provide only the best health information. Recently, the number of people suffering from dementia has significantly increased. Not only among the middle-aged and elderly, but also dementia in the young population of people in their 20s and 30s is becoming a serious issue. The primary cause of dementia is, indeed, dietary habits. Every food has its best matches. That can enhance the absorption of nutrients and bad combinations that can harm our bodies. Knowing this and applying it to our dietary habits is the best choice for our health. Today's star is the superfood. Eggs, known for their high-quality protein, various minerals, vitamins, and numerous nutrients. But did you know, depending on what you eat with eggs, it can harm your health and even lead to cancer and dementia? That's why I've prepared this. In today's video, we will reveal 3 foods you should absolutely avoid eating with eggs to prevent cancer and dementia. And also share 3 best ways to eat eggs that not only prevent cancer and dementia but also brighten your eyes. Firstly, the food you should absolutely never eat with eggs is flour and bread. You may consume a lot of egg bread and flour. And eggs are indeed essential ingredients for making bread. However, this combination is really bad for preventing cancer and dementia. Eggs contain a component called choline, which is a type of vitamin B group. This is why eggs are called brain food. Choline is beneficial for memory and concentration enhancement. And, as a vitamin B complex, constitutes up to 30% of brain cell components, activating brain functions to improve memory and concentration, and is used in the prevention and treatment of forgetfulness, dementia, Alzheimer's, etc. It's even highly effective in reducing inflammation in the body, thus preventing cancer. However, there's something that works in direct opposition to the action of choline. That's right, flour. When you eat bread, which is primarily made of carbohydrates, your blood sugar rises and creates a lot of sugar toxins. These sugar toxins attack brain cells. If you eat bread and eggs together, it's like a war in your body. The choline in the eggs tries to create a protective barrier for the brain cells, while the sugar toxins from the bread try to penetrate this barrier to attack the brain cells. Moreover, if you frequently consume flour-based foods like noodles, bread, egg tart, spaghetti, and white rice, and are already in a state of high blood sugar, the problem becomes more serious. With high insulin resistance and chronic inflammation already filling your body, choline's efforts to protect us become futile. This internal battle can lead to cardiovascular diseases like hypertension and arteriosclerosis. Issues with insulin secretion leading to diabetes and chronic inflammation can cause cancer, dementia, and brain diseases. Therefore, it's better to opt for whole wheat bread or healthy vegan breads that are not made with refined flour to eat with eggs. The first best companion for eggs is none other than the pumpkin. Eggs and pumpkins make a really great pairing, especially since the protein in eggs helps with absorption in our body. Moreover, when you consume the fiber from pumpkins along with the calcium in eggs, it activates the parasympathetic nervous system, bringing a sense of calm and easing anxiety and tension. It also reduces physical tension, bringing stability to both our body and mind. It's often said that stress is the root of all illnesses. Eating eggs with pumpkin helps relieve stress and fatigue in the body. Additionally, consuming pumpkin, which converts to vitamin A in the body, is especially good for eye health. Working together with the abundant lutein and zeaxanthin carotenoids found in eggs, it provides powerful antioxidant action that not only protects the retina, but can also significantly reduce the incidence of degenerative eye diseases like glaucoma and macular degeneration. If your eyes have been feeling blurry or your vision cloudy, try eating eggs with pumpkin. Recommended recipes include pumpkin pancakes or tarts, pumpkin egg rolls, and pumpkin egg soup. Secondly, the foods you should absolutely never eat with eggs are soy milk and tofu. Some people eat soy milk and eggs together as a breakfast substitute, and many consume them for weight loss and diet purposes. Also, there are those who boil warm soy soup and break a raw egg into it to eat together. However, eggs and soy milk should not be mixed. This is due to the trypsin inhibitor found in soy milk. Trypsin, a component in soybeans, the raw material of soy milk, combines with avidin in egg whites, destroying the nutrients. Eggs are rich in high-quality protein, which not only helps prevent muscle loss and sarcopenia in the elderly, making muscles stronger, but also contain abundant vitamins and minerals. When consumed with soy milk, these beneficial nutrients cannot be absorbed, so they should not be eaten together. If your throat feels blocked when eating eggs, it's much better to have them with milk or water. And there's one more thing to remember. Have you ever had tea, like green tea or black tea, with eggs? That's a big no. Drinking tea after eating eggs, because your throat feels dry and clogged, causes the tannins in the tea leaves to combine with the egg's proteins, forming tannin-protein complexes. This slows down intestinal peristalsis, worsens the intestinal environment, and leads to constipation. The most frightening aspect is that it increases the body's absorption potential for toxic substances and carcinogens. Therefore, tea and soy milk should absolutely not be consumed with eggs. It's best to have them with water or milk. Then, the second best companion for eggs is none other than cheese. Cheese not only tastes great but also is nutritionally the best match with eggs. Eggs are called a complete food because they contain many nutrients. But relative to dairy products, They are very low in calcium. Dairy products are rich in calcium. So when consumed with eggs, they can complement each other. Especially since cheese is made by fermenting milk. The fermentation process with probiotics reduces the protein content, allowing you to complement each other's nutrition without excessively consuming protein. Lastly, the third worst companion for eggs is apricot. You might not often eat apricot with eggs, but it's really important to remember because it can be dangerous. Apricot and dried apricots are often consumed as a dessert. Eating apricots after eggs can cause mild symptoms like headaches, diarrhea, vomiting, and signs of food poisoning. In severe cases, it can lead to acute gastroenteritis and even bezoars. The reason is due to tannin, the component that gives apricots their astringent taste, which impairs the digestive function of proteins. Tannin, a type of phenolic compound, clumps together with proteins in the mouth, stomach, and digestive system. It also inhibits the action of protein-degrading enzymes in the body, making it really dangerous to consume with eggs. The third best companion for eggs is none other than apples. Eggs contain a variety of nutrients but are lacking in vitamin C and dietary fiber. Apples are very rich in both vitamin C and dietary fiber. Especially, dietary fiber helps with bowel movement by aiding the intestinal movement, and also helps expel bad cholesterol from the body, preventing cardiovascular diseases such as arteriosclerosis, heart disease, and stroke. Particularly, it aids in the digestion of proteins. Some people feel like their stomach is clogged and have difficulty digesting after eating eggs. In such cases, accompanying them with an apple can stimulate the secretion of gastric juices, aiding in digestion and absorption. Lastly, the way eggs are cooked is also very important. When consuming eggs, it's crucial to prepare them in a way that preserves as many nutrients as possible without destroying them. Firstly, eating raw eggs is not recommended due to the risk of food poisoning. Also, frying eggs is not advisable. Both steaming and boiling are good methods, but it's better to consume eggs that are soft-boiled rather than hard-boiled to the point of being rubbery. Furthermore, when making fried eggs, it's recommended to use oils with a high content of omega-3, such as olive oil or flaxseed oil. We've explored the 3 worst and best foods to eat with eggs for cancer and dementia prevention. Then, it's time to summarize. Rather than eat eggs with flour like bread, choose pumpkin to consume the best benefits out of it. Do not eat eggs with soy products like soy milk or tofu, choose cheese with eggs. And, never eat eggs with apricot, but eat with apples. Thank you so much for your time. I hope you remember and take good care of your health with this information. If you found today's video helpful, please don't forget to subscribe and like. Also, share the video with your dear family and friends. I will always pray for your health and happiness. I will continue to greet you with more useful and informative health information. Thank you. Did you know eating onions with certain foods can lead to cancer and dementia? Onions, which are healthy, can be paired with foods that enhance or worsen their benefits. It's important to eat onions the right way to get their health benefits. Pairing them with the wrong foods can harm your health instead. 3 foods that are the worst to eat with onions. And 3 that are the best, all to help prevent cancer and dementia. Hello everyone. Are there still some of you who haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe and like right now. Please share this video with your loved ones. I promise that I will keep bringing you the best health information. Today's star is the onion, known as the elixir of the dining table. Onions have far more incredible benefits than you might know. They were famous as a source of energy for workers who built the Great Pyramids, one of the world's wonders. It's said that eating an onion a day keeps the doctor away, showing just how amazing this food is. Also, it's believed that the reason why Chinese people, who eat a lot of greasy food, have a lower incidence of heart disease is because of onions. Onions are really good for your body. Especially in the weather like now, when our energy is low. You should reach for onions before any other tonic food. The thiosulfonates in onions promote the absorption of vitamin B1, which is closely related to energy metabolism, and are incredibly effective for fatigue recovery. Moreover, the spicy component, allicin, acts as a sedative, making it great for preventing insomnia caused by stress and for stabilizing the mind and body. If you have a sleep disorder and depression, onion is the best solution for you. And onions are also rich in folate, which is very important for brain health. They help increase blood flow to the brain, supplying more oxygen and nutrients, and are excellent for preventing dementia and Alzheimer's. Especially, onions have a famous nickname, the cleaner of blood vessels. They contain quercetin, which lowers bad cholesterol levels, making them very effective in preventing arteriosclerosis, cardiovascular diseases, and any kinds of adult diseases. Additionally, they not only absorb and remove harmful substances from the body, but also break down fats, so you can enjoy the benefits of losing weight too. But wait! Did you know that even healthy onions can be harmful when eaten with certain foods? So, let's find out together. We'll look at the 3 worst foods to eat with onions that could negatively impact, and the 3 best foods to pair with onions. At first, let's talk about the worst way to eat onions for your health. Onion juice. Many of you drink health juices for your well-being, and onion juice is quite popular. Onions rich in chromium are great for activating insulin functions, making them particularly beneficial for blood sugar control and diabetics. Onions even help with collagen formation, boosting skin elasticity, anti-aging, scalp health, and preventing hair loss. But here's a crucial point. Even the best onions change when juiced. It's a completely different story. Diabetics and those with weak kidneys must avoid onion juice at all costs. When onions are juiced, the sugar content increases due to concentration. Since there's no need to chew, nutrients are absorbed faster, causing a rapid spike in blood sugar. Also, onion juice is high in potassium. Those with kidney diseases should be cautious, as their bodies can't effectively eliminate potassium, leading to its accumulation in the body. Excess potassium can cause the heart to beat excessively, and in severe cases, lead to sudden death. If you regularly take aspirin or medications for high blood pressure, onion juice can increase the risk of bleeding, so it's best to avoid it. Adding to that, for those with a sensitive stomach, concentrated onion juice can worsen acid reflux, so it's better to stay clear of it. This is the trap of health juices. It's generally better to avoid concentrated juices, like onion juice. If you must have it in liquid form, try brewing onion peel tea instead. The antioxidant components are abundant in the onion peel, so remember this alternative. So, how should we eat onions? At this point, the first best food, perfect pairing with onion would be meat. Chewing your food well is key to getting the most out of it. If you cook onions and chew them properly, the dietary fiber and other nutrients in onions work in harmony. But when concentrated into juice, it can do more harm than good to your body. So, the food that's great to eat with onions is none other than meat. As we age, Many of us find it harder to digest meat, often experiencing bloating. It's crucial to eat meat with onions. One of the spicy compounds in onions, diol L-sulfide, stimulates the mucous membranes of the stomach and intestines, boosting the secretion of digestive juices. This makes onions really good for digestion. When cooked with meat, the alkaline nature of onions combines with the proteins in meat. This not only neutralizes the specific smell of the meat but also cleanses the blood, making it an excellent combination. Moreover, when you eat onions and meat together, the vitamin B1 in the meat interacts with allicin in the onions to form L-thiamine. This boosts energy production and is really good for fatigue recovery. And let's not forget about the antibacterial properties of onions. Onions are highly effective against Salmonella and E. coli, the common culprits of food poisoning. This makes onions a top food that you must include in your diet. Secondly, the worst food combination with onions is, surprisingly, honey. There was a time when onion and honey pickles were popular, and many people enjoyed them. But eating onions with honey can be truly dangerous. The volatile compound in onions, thiosulfonates, can cause gas formation when consumed. Eating them with honey can worsen your eyesight. And in severe cases, it could even lead to blindness. So, it's essential to avoid consuming them together. While it's not common to eat honey and onions together, sometimes honey is used instead of sugar in dressings for dishes that include onions. So, it's important to remember this and be cautious. Now, the second best food to pair with onions is vinegar. Onions strengthen blood vessel and improve circulation, making them extremely effective in preventing and treating high blood pressure, arteriosclerosis, and heart diseases. Not only that, they're also great for cancer prevention and stimulating insulin secretion, helping in diabetes prevention. When onions and vinegar come together, their medicinal effects are significantly enhanced. The main component of vinegar, acetic acid, serves as a raw material for adrenal cortex hormones in the human body, performing sterilization and detoxification functions. Moreover, the combination of the nerve-calming effects of onions and the stress-relieving actions of vinegar creates an incredible synergy when consumed together. So, try onion pickles and vinegar. They're not only delicious, but also very beneficial for your health. Pay attention, this is a key point for today. Another recommendation I have for you is onion wine, which is really good for your body. It's a miraculous way to absorb every antioxidants in onions. The thing is, these beneficial flavonoids in onions don't dissolve well in water, so even if you consume them, they're not effectively absorbed by our bodies, and are often deactivated by intestinal bacteria. However, when fermented with alcohol, these components are released into the wine, maximizing their absorption in the body. In fact, according to a research paper published by Professor Wei-Fang Chu from Taiwan, a 10-week consumption of onion wine significantly improved blood cholesterol levels. For your health, why not try making onion wine and have a glass daily? Lastly, the third worst way to eat onions for your health is onion rings or fried onions. We often see beautifully fried whole onions or onion rings at fast food restaurants these days. Even healthy onions, when fried, are definitely bad for your body. This is mainly because they are typically fried at high temperatures, resulting in a high content of trans fats compared to other foods. Consuming a lot of trans fats lowers good cholesterol levels and raises bad cholesterol levels. Also, when onions are battered and fried, glycotoxins. These glycotoxins attack our brain cells and cause inflammation. Continually eating such fried foods can lead to chronic inflammation throughout the body. And, ultimately, increase the risk of cardiovascular and brain diseases. For cancer and dementia prevention, it's crucial to avoid fried foods. So, what should we eat with onions then? Now, let me recommend the third and final best food to pair with onions: whole grains and brown rice. Brown rice and whole grains are rich in iron and zinc. When zinc, abundantly found in whole grains, is combined with the sulfur compounds in onions, it greatly enhances immunity. If you've been suffering from frequent coughs and easily catching colds, it's important to include onions and whole grains in your diet. Try eating whole wheat bread with onion soup. Or have a side dish containing onions with a mixed grain rice. It's a really great combination. Lastly, let me share some top health tips for cooking onions. First, lightly frying onions in oil helps in better absorption of nutrients. For this, it's best to use oils that don't oxidize easily, like olive oil or canola oil. Also, rather than cooking onions immediately after cutting them, it's beneficial to let them sit at room temperature for about 15–30 minutes. This is because when onions are exposed to oxygen, their spicy sulfur compounds convert into enzymes that are beneficial for the body. These enzymes actively boost metabolism and are much better at preventing blood clots. So remember this tip. So far, we've explored 3 foods that are the worst to pair with onions, and 3 that are the best. Then it's time to summarize. Instead of honey, onions should be eaten with vinegar and wine. And rather than consuming concentrated onion juice, it's much better to cook onions with meat and chew them well. Also, avoid eating onions as fried food. Stir-frying them lightly with whole grains is a much healthier choice. What do you think? I hope you enjoy onions in the healthiest combinations and protect your well-being. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to subscribe and like. And share with your precious family and friends. I'll always pray for your health and happiness. So far, this has been your Dr. John. Thank you. Did you know that eating potatoes with this certain thing could lead to cancer and dementia? Yes. Even healthy potatoes have their perfect matches and their not so great ones. A good potato can only do its magic if eaten the right way. Combine it with the wrong foods, and instead of boosting your health, you might just be taking a step back. That's why I've got something special prepared for you. To keep cancer and dementia at bay, we'll reveal the 3 worst food matches for potatoes, and, of course, the 3 best ones. Stay tuned to make your potato meals not only delicious but also super beneficial for your health. Hello, everyone. Are there anyone who haven't subscribed yet? Hit that subscribe button and like right now. Share this video with your loved ones. When hunger strikes, there's one snack that always comes to mind. The steamy, fluffy potato, full of steamy goodness. Whether it's enjoying a hot boiled potato dipped in sugar or salt, or savoring its soft texture and mild taste in creamy mashed potato, fries, or stews, potatoes are a versatile delight. So, I've got something prepared for you. With its rich nutrients, the potato can easily replace main dishes, making it today's star. Potatoes have been loved globally by ages or across centuries. During times of famine, they were the ultimate crop to stave off hunger. And as times got better, they became a popular snack or delicacy. Nowadays, with their high water content and low calories, potatoes are also celebrated as a food for weight loss. But hey, did you know? Even such a healthy food as the potato can be harmful when eaten with the wrong things. So, let's dive into the 3 worst food pairings with potato for preventing cancer and dementia. And the 3 best ones that could help extend our lifespan in a healthy way. First up, the worst food combination with potato is banana. Aren't you surprised? While bananas, full of nutrients and dietary fiber, might seem like a perfect match for their satiety, they're not the best pairing for health. You're probably familiar with the advice to limit salt intake for cardiovascular health, aren't you? That's because consuming too much sodium, the main component of salt, can raise blood pressure due to osmotic pressure principles. But, reducing sodium intake is only half the battle. It's also crucial to consume plenty of potassium, which helps expel the sodium you've already ingested from your body. Potatoes are packed with many excellent nutrients, especially potassium, which dilates blood vessels, facilitating the smooth elimination of waste and sodium. Surprisingly, potassium is also great for bone health, making it a best choice for preventing osteoporosis. The abundant potassium in potatoes is alkaline, neutralizing blood acidity and preventing calcium from leaching out of the bones. Moreover, it significantly aids in muscle contraction and relaxation, preventing sudden cramps in legs or calves. So, regularly consuming potatoes can benefit not just blood pressure and prevent arterial sclerosis and strokes, but also bone and muscle health. Here's the catch. Just like potatoes, bananas are also high in potassium. While potassium is beneficial, excessive intake can disrupt cellular water balance, causing muscles and nerves to relax excessively. This can lead to muscle weakness, paralysis, chronic numbness in hands and feet, and even severe conditions like cardiac arrhythmia and acute hypotension. Therefore, from now on, avoid eating potatoes and bananas together. Instead, consume them separately to fully benefit from each of their nutritional properties. Now, the best food pairing for potatoes I recommend is vinegar. Surprised to hear that vinegar goes well with potatoes? It might sound unusual, but let's dive into why this combination is a winner. Potatoes are often nicknamed a king of vitamin because they're loaded with vitamin C. A single potato contains more than a third of the recommended daily intake of vitamin C, which is 3 times the amount found in an apple. Vitamin C in potatoes is great for relieving stress and acts as an antioxidant, boosting our immunity. It strengthens collagen tissue, keeping the skin firm and even offering anti-aging benefits. But wait, you're probably aware that vitamin C is sensitive to heat and acidity. However, the vitamin C in potatoes is uniquely protected by the starch that encases it, making it less likely to be destroyed by heat. So, you can enjoy your potatoes cooked without worry. But here's the thing. Despite potatoes being rich in vitamin C, not all of it is absorbed by our body. It would be a shame if all those good vitamins just went to waste, isn't it? This is where vinegar comes into play. Vitamin C is absorbed much better in the intestines when the acidity is higher. By adding a splash of vinegar or lemon juice to your potato dishes or potato salad, or boiling potatoes in water with vinegar, you can significantly increase the absorption rate of vitamin C. Remember this tip to maximize the health benefits of your potatoes. The second worst potato-based food is fries and potato fritter. Crispy, freshly fried potato fries and chewy potato fritters are undeniably delicious. However, these cooking methods are not the healthiest choices. Both fries and fritters result in high calories and trans fats, which can lead to obesity and cardiovascular diseases, as many of you might already know. But there's more concern recently that fried potatoes may even contain carcinogens, which means causing cancer. So, what's in fried potatoes that's causing such alarm? The culprit is a substance called acrylamide. This is formed when foods high in carbohydrates, like potatoes, are cooked at high temperatures, such as baking or frying. Acrylamide has been proven to cause cancer and attack the proteins in brain nerves, increasing the risk of Alzheimer's, dementia, and Parkinson's disease. And it has been classified as a carcinogen by the WHO, and the International Agency for Research on Cancer. Although frying potatoes at temperatures below 347 degrees Fahrenheit, or blanching them in vinegar water can somewhat reduce the formation of acrylamide, it's best to avoid these cooking methods for health reasons. Then, what is the best way to enjoy potatoes? There's a miraculous method for enjoying potatoes without worrying about blood sugar spikes. Simply steam or boil the potatoes, then store them in the refrigerator overnight before eating. This process increases the formation of resistant starch. Potatoes are known for their high carbohydrate content, which usually raises blood sugar levels, as starch is broken down into glucose. However, resistant starch does not break down and instead passes through the gut, fermenting in the intestine, which is beneficial for gut health and does not spike blood sugar levels. So, instead of eating unhealthy fried potatoes or fritter, it's better to cook, cool, and then consume potatoes to benefit from the resistant starch they contain. The second perfect pairing for potato is milk. Earlier, I told you how potatoes are great for preventing muscle cramps, like those in your calves or legs due to their high potassium content. Another reason to make potatoes a must-eat is their protein. Potatoes contain protein? You might wonder. Yes, indeed. Potatoes do contain protein, and it's of very high quality with a great absorption rate in the body. In fact, the protein in potatoes has one of the highest absorption rates, ranked next to milk and eggs, and is even considered superior to soy protein. But here's where it gets interesting. Despite all the goodness of potatoes, they lack vitamin A, fat and calcium. This is where milk comes in, perfectly complementing potatoes by providing what they lack. Conversely, milk lacks vitamin C, which potatoes, being rich in vitamins, can provide, making them a perfect match for each other. Enjoying potatoes blended with milk or in a warm soup during cold days is a fantastic way to consume this combination. Here's a tip. Always eat potatoes with their peels. This is because the peel is where most of the antioxidants, such as polyphenol, are concentrated. You can steam a large batch of potatoes, store them in the refrigerator overnight, and then blend them with their peel to make potato soup or potato milk. This way, you can enjoy protein and vitamins without worrying about blood sugar spikes. Remember this for a healthy and nutritious potato dish. Lastly, the third worst type of potato is the sprouted, green potato. You might be aware that the sprouts contain solanine, a toxin that makes them unsafe to eat. However, many people think it's okay to eat potatoes that have turned green. This is not the case. The green coloration in potatoes indicates an increase in solanine content, serving as a warning signal not to eat them. Solanine is a natural insecticide, produced by eggplant family plants like potatoes, to protect themselves. It's highly toxic, and even small amounts can cause symptoms of food poisoning such as headaches, abdominal pain, and nausea. Consuming it in large quantities can lead to difficulty breathing and is extremely dangerous. Some might wonder if washing or cooking at high temperatures could make them safe. However, solanine is not water-soluble and does not get removed by washing. It only breaks down at temperatures above 545 F or 285 degrees Celsius, so cooking doesn't eliminate it either. Solanine levels increase when exposed to light, so always store potatoes in a dark place. Dispose of any potatoes that have sprouted or turned green to ensure your health. Here's a tip. Storing potatoes with apples can help prevent them from sprouting. The ethylene gas produced by apples can inhibit the sprouting of potatoes, allowing you to store them for longer periods safely. Finally, the third best food pairing for potatoes is onions. Were you aware that potatoes are good for stomach health? Yes, it's true. The reason lies in the anti-inflammatory actions of polyphenol and arginine found in potatoes. They protect the gastric mucosa, prevent cell degeneration, alleviate inflammation, and remove toxins. But that's not all. Potatoes are among the top alkaline-producing agricultural products, which is why they are often hailed as the ultimate future health food. Here's a quiz for you. Why are the alkaline foods considered good for health? It's because the acidification of our bodies can lead to various diseases. Especially, when our blood becomes acidic, it can cause inflammation and potentially lead to cancer. Therefore, consuming alkaline foods like potatoes is crucial for neutralizing our bodies and warding off diseases. Now, onion comes into play. Onion is well known for being an excellent alkaline food when paired with potatoes. They even enhance the anti-inflammatory and anti-cancer effects of potatoes, creating a powerful synergy known as the cleaners of the blood vessels. Onions strengthen the walls of blood vessels and melt away inflammation, boosting the absorption rate of vitamins from potatoes. So, from now on, make sure to include onions in your potato dishes. Recommended recipes include stir-fried potatoes and onions, stews, and soups, all of which are great ways to enjoy this perfect match. Let's summarize everything we've learned about the best and worst food combinations with potatoes. Firstly, avoid eating potassium-rich bananas with potatoes. Instead, pair potatoes with vinegar to enhance their health benefits. Next, steer clear of deep-fried or oil-laden cooking methods like fries or potato fritter. Steam or boil potatoes, and enjoying them with milk is a much healthier choice. Lastly, never consume sprouted or green potatoes due to their toxicity. Instead, combine potatoes with onions to maximize health synergy effects. How does that sound? By choosing the right food combinations with nutritious potatoes, you can safeguard your health. Thank you for staying with me through this discussion. If you found today's video helpful, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. Please share this valuable information with your beloved family and friends. I will always pray for your health and happiness. This has been your Dr. John. Thank you.